I'd like to also tell you guys a little bit about our color boosters. I don't know if you guys are familiar or if you've seen the tubes and you have them in the back and you're not sure quite how to use them or when to add them or how to. So let's break this down a little bit so you'll feel more confident about going to your color room and grabbing those boosters to add a little bit more vibrancy to your formulations. So with the boosters, there's a couple of different ways that you can use them. The first one is to increase vibrancy in your formulation. So say you have a client who is a 5VR and she really wants a little more kick on the violet end. So we would go to our color room, we'd start mixing up our formulation. We would pull out our 5VR and add 1 ounce of our 5VR. We'd add 1 ounce of our desired developer, and then we would add 1/4 ounce of the booster right into our formulation. So a lot like the blonding cream, we're gonna keep that consistency, no additional developer. So you'll mix up this, add the 1/4 ounce of booster with no additional developer, and you'll really see that violet pop in your formulation. So not just with violet, you can use the other additives as well. That was just for demonstration. So you'll see on page 15 of your color manuals, there's a little chart here that tells you the boosters, the effect that they'll give, and the desired shade or the shades that they'll be most visible or enhanced upon. So with the blue, you'll see the blue enhance is to level 5 and below. The violet is 6 and below, and the red is 7 and below. So again, keep your manuals handy in the back room so that your stylist can grab those. They're great to have. You'll always have these charts, and just another great tool that Kenra has provided. So keep these on hand. The second way is to use them to add a special effect. So say this same client that has the 5VR has some lighter faded out pieces in her hair, and she wants a little more pop of violet in those areas. You could mix 1 ounce of your booster with 1 ounce of the 10 volume developer and apply those to those lighter areas, and you'll see those pops of violet. So again, not just with the violet, you can use the other ones as well. So just keep that in mind going forward. They're a great tool to, again, customize your formulations, which we know a customized formulation keeps your clients from going down the street to see another stylist because they can't replicate what you've given them because it's custom to their hair, their needs, their color. And using the boosters takes us to that next level of customization so that your clients can't replicate this in anybody else's chair. So remember to use your booster. There's a great tool to have, and don't shy away from these. It's a very versatile tool. Some people like to, if you're lifting up a very, very hard client and you're using our high lift series, to put a dot of our violet or blue additives in your formulation to help tone. You have to be very careful with these because they are very, very potent. So don't go getting crazy with those. If anything, during those types of formulations, just a dot. So just be very careful with those when adding it into those types of formulations, but it's great to use for increased vibrancy and to just give you a special effect in your formulations.